In a small town in India, there was a beautiful girl named Asha. Asha had always attended a Hindi medium school, where all her lessons were in Hindi. She was one of the top students in her class, loved by her teachers and friends. One day, Asha's father got a new job in a big city, and their family had to move. Asha was excited but also nervous because she would be starting at a new school. This new school was different. It was an English medium school. All the subjects were taught in English, a language Asha wasn't very confident in. On her first day at the new school, Asha felt out of place. The students spoke English fluently, and Asha struggled to understand them. During her first class, the teacher asked a question, and Asha didn't know how to respond. She felt her cheeks turn red with embarrassment. The other students stared at her and she wished she could disappear. During lunch, Asha sat alone watching the other kids laugh and talk. She missed her old school and her friends. She felt tears well up in her eyes but quickly wiped them away. She decided she had to try harder. Asha was determined to learn English and fit in at her new school. Every evening after school, Asha worked hard on her English. She practiced speaking with her parents, who knew a little English. She read simple English storybooks and watched English cartoons to improve her understanding. Her parents encouraged her and told her they were proud of her efforts. Weeks passed, and Asha slowly started to understand more in her classes. She still struggled to speak English fluently, but she was improving. One day, her English teacher, Mrs. Sharma, noticed Asha's hard work. Mrs. Sharma called her after class and said, "Asha, I see you're trying very hard. How about you join the English club? It will help you practice more." Asha hesitated but then agreed. The English club was a group of students who met after school to practice English through fun activities like storytelling, debates, and games. At first, Asha was shy and nervous, but the other students were kind and supportive. They helped her when she made mistakes and cheered her on. One day, the English club decided to put on a play. They chose a simple fairy tale, and everyone got a role. Asha was given the role of the princess, a major part. She was terrified but also excited. She practiced her lines every day, sometimes stumbling over the words but getting better each time. The day of the play arrived. The school auditorium was filled with students, teachers, and parents. Asha's heart pounded as she waited backstage. She felt the familiar fear of messing up, but she also remembered how hard she had worked. When it was her turn, Asha stepped onto the stage. She took a deep breath and started her lines. At first her voice was shaky, but as she continued, she grew more confident. She remembered all her lines perfectly, and her performance was captivating. The audience watched in silence, mesmerized by her presence. After the play, the auditorium erupted in applause. Asha's classmates and teachers praised her performance. Mrs. Sharma hugged her and said, "Asha, you were amazing. You've come so far." Asha felt a wave of pride and relief. She had faced her fears and succeeded. From that day on, Asha's confidence soared. She continued to work hard on her English and excelled in her studies. She made new friends who admired her determination and kindness. Asha's journey from a Hindi medium school to an English medium school had been challenging, but her efforts paid off. Asha realized that with hard work and determination, she could overcome any obstacle. She learned that it's okay to struggle and make mistakes because that's how we grow. Asha's story became an inspiration to many other students, showing them that they too could achieve their dreams with perseverance and courage.